The third part of the Davon Method is chemistry, unleashing the chemistry between the masculine and the feminine. There's a huge potential for that chemistry and that passion, no matter where you're at in your relationship with another person. Maybe you've just met them. Maybe you're dating or just getting into a deeper relationship, or maybe you've been married for 40 years or anywhere in between. Usually people think of chemistry as like, well, it was there in the beginning and now it's not. It must just be gone. Or you meet someone for the first time and you're like, well, they were nice, but there was just no chemistry. I bet those of you that are single have said that before. So there's an antidote to that, which is deliberately learning how to unleash the chemistry in your own body and another person's body.
So this is a very challenging topic for people sometimes. Sometimes it's really loaded. It gets into gender dynamics. It gets into your conditioning and your history. But it's really important to have, if you want to have a romantic relationship, it's really important to have a relationship that has that zing, has that energy. A good word for that is polarity or difference or diversity. Romantic relationships like for there to be a difference, so there's an energy spark between the two, kind of like a battery. A battery has a positive pole and a negative pole. It's the difference that creates the spark and the energy. Now that can be a man and a woman, it can be a man and a man, it can be a woman and a woman, but there does need to be a difference between the two in masculinity and femininity for it to be a romantic relationship. It can still be a great relationship otherwise, but it's not a romantic relationship if it doesn't have that zing, that polarity, that difference, that energy going between the two. Now, ways that this can go wrong, those gender profiles, if you will, or gender dynamics can be stuck in age-old rigid patterns, or they could be stuck in something that's very common nowadays of everybody's supposed to be gender neutral and it's not okay to be feminine or okay to be masculine or be yourself, whether you're straight or gay or however, people are just kind of trying to be some correct way from the past or the present or some philosophy or some conditioning or something we saw on the internet or however that goes. So unleashing your chemistry or the chemistry in a relationship is really about finding what's true for you. What are you attracted to? What do you want? What turns you on? What lights you up? And how to be in contact with that every day so that it really propels you into a relationship. And if you're in a relationship already, it really propels that chemistry, that turn on. So over the years, the turn on gets more and more. Alicia and I have been together for almost 20 years. Our relationship is hotter and more turned on and sexier now than it's ever been. And that's possible for all of us.
I still get those butterflies. And I want to tell you something. We have never ever met anybody in our Erwan 30 years, me 20 years of supporting singles and couples and having amazing love and sex lives. Never ever met anybody whose body didn't have chemistry. Your body, if you feel it now, there's so much chemistry. The lack of chemistry comes from our minds and thinking, oh gosh, I should be this way or that way. He or she should be this way or that way. We have to be in this configuration or that configuration. No, if you both access that chemistry and the polarity between the two of you, there's plenty of chemistry there.